Okay, this should be a Twitch only thing. Just to see how things work out here. Yeah, me. Oh me, oh my. The cussing plays out completely fine here. I'm just sorry, YouTube. Yep, it's the streaming service. Get the fuck out of here. Jeez. Well, I'm going to replay that cutscene again that we missed prior. What was it again? Let me see. I think the cutscene was split in two, which is completely fine. We saw the first half of this. This was completely fine, and I edited.
No sign of him. Not that I've ever met him before, but the way Alphino goes on about him, I'm fairly sure I could pick him out in a crowd.
Oops. Forgot to put it. We always saw this part though. That's fine.
If the erstwhile Azure Dragoon had returned to Ishgard, would it not be a source of general excitement?
Well, if you're wondering why this is not in 60 FPS, I just dropped it. It's because I'm playing at 4K resolution. Because I'm trying something different.
Not that I'm complaining.
It's professional, by the way. Who am I saying? I'm not professional.
Too long.
6 years practice, I'm still screwing things up like IOs, picking up fan noises and stuff. Sounds like stack. I never learned. Yeah, we're just gonna be a Twitch streamer. Screw this.
Quieter though. Have you been giving him lessons on how to be the strong, silent type?
This is a funny cutscene though.
I am not Alphino!
He's like, what?
If the two of you are such firm friends,
I have to say,
remember what he looks like. And what do you mean, rugged?
this game is much more nicer this time around.
Bothered looking for you in the first place.
Estinian Wormblood, the Azure Dragoon. He who fought and felled the dread worm Nidhogg at the Warrior of Light's side. To think the day would come when I should see this living legend with my own eyes. Would someone mind explaining what is going on?
This scene is so over-exaggerated, it's actually pretty funny.
Estinian! It's been too long.
I think the stream started to fizzle out around this point, so I'm just going to stop and shut up at this point.
No, it's quite understandable. That was hardly the first time we've been confused for one another. Nor, I suspect, will it be the last.
Well, I, for one, will not be making that mistake again. What I will say, for the second time today, is that you've grown. Inside and out. I can tell.
One can't remain a spoiled little lordling forever, you know.
At least someone's having a good time. You know, when we were growing up, Alphino would never befriend other boys because he couldn't stand the thought of not being in charge. But maybe that's changed. He seems just as happy around Estinian as he does Arenvald. I wouldn't be so sure. He still loves nothing better than the sound of his own voice.
No rest for the righteous, eh? Speaking of which, I was just on my way to borrow an airship to take me to Azisla.
Azisla? How could I forget? The dragon with whom Bahamut shared the deepest of bonds.
Aye, Tiamat, his mate. Even now she remains imprisoned on Azisla, though her remorse binds her faster than any shackle.
I see. As the one who first summoned Bahamut, you believe she may be able to shine some light on his latest incarnation.
Might I suggest that we make the journey to Azisla together? I'm not sure if Tataru mentioned this, but we Scions have an airship of our own now.
I see no reason why not. Assuming your sister can bear the thought of sharing a deck with me.
Be my guest. But confuse me with Alphino again and I'll throw you overboard. Ugh! I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's nothing like Alphino painted him to be.
I will admit, he is not exactly as I imagined him either. Based on what I had read of the man, I think I was expecting someone a little less blunt.
Alright, we got the full picture now. I could go back to the Mason area. Finally! This will be on YouTube later. It's a shame it had to go that way, but what can I do? The streaming service I was using before at Restream was so laggy for some unapparent reason. Doesn't even make any sense. Actually was halting my progress, for no apparent reason. Hope they fixed whatever is going on there, because it's not viable. Yeah, the stream's perfectly fine right now. As for the shut-offs, I'm probably just gonna have to turn off reshape when I'm just playing the game. Should have been doing that before, to be honest. But you know, I was like, I got a new graphics card, might as well flex it. Time to flex my graphics card. Okay, back to the main story. I'm wide awake now, so I'm able to actually pay attention and focus. One good thing from sleeping. Something was still open. My bad. I know you don't want to like hear Discord sound effects, so I just had to turn it off. Poor Tiamat, still sitting here. Nothing else to do and everything. I can't see anything. What was the thing that allowed me to see more characters on screen? I forgot. Not that matters.
It's plain she knows naught of recent events. Perhaps you should enlighten her.
Much like those held here in Asisla. If dragons who worship Bahamut are required to summon him, that must mean...
Your children's pain means nothing to them. They laugh at your kind suffering. But tears will not right this wrong, nor will lamentation see the perpetrators punished.
Snosk anta in Dramon.
Behavior befitting a great worm. We came here to ask mighty Tiamat of the First Brood, consort of Bahamut, mother of the dragons of Mericidia, what she intends to do about the crimes committed against her children.
Santalan infan antosk, Kous rent an. Ale u esk an in, ale kum ak in.
You too were exposed to his influence. That you are yet in possession of your own will is testament to the indomitable strength of your soul. But were you to meet with Bahamut again, you fear you might succumb.
Snoska Dramon king, Nestra in, Iles Nesh an, Ala. Unmik, Nalstra ul Antal an, Smon, Tahi an.
On the matter of Bahamut's influence, at least, I believe we can be of some assistance. If you're afraid of being enthralled, don't be. We have a cure. And while we've never tried it on one such as you, its basic principles are universal.
Osk she's in.
There is no future for those bound to the past. That you committed a terrible sin, I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We offer you that chance. Take it, or you will forever remain a prisoner, not of these cruel shackles, but of your own guilt.
Sahaan, Seth Sol, King Bahamut, and Ansumon, Na an Inles, Snaloles Dishan, Na ala an ul an sin an stan in.
Do dragons even eat? It must suck to try to eat food in prison. I can't see anything with all these people here. Also, how are you going to fix her being tempered? She's huge as a dragon, you know? Oh, you just keep these in your back pocket all this time? Man, that must suck having to carry it to constantly pull out part of your blood. I just have it lying in your back pocket all that time. bit of flying to do. I wish there was more teleport aetherized around here. Oh well. Ooh, I think I flew over it. Okay, there we are. I think we have our node. What was this node called again? Just a look. Calamitous. Got it. So I got it wrong. Oh well. It sounded right to me. Oh wait, I got it right. Never mind. Oh god, Windows 10 update. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm a happy boy now. The stream looks really good. Even when I up the graphics, even when I up the bit rate. That's what I'm trying to say. Where am I supposed to go? I think it also helps that I'm turning off a 4K downscale to 1080, so actually it may look a bit better. Oh, I'm supposed to go over here. Yeah. Okay, so I missed like a quarter of that dialogue. Well, about the update. Did the system update happen? I believe it did. If we're able to release Tiamat. I got some food, but since we're in Cusseyville, I'll be able to eat while watching these cutscenes. lost to history.
No! I'm almost there! This is it, Angelo!
Es ließ an. Mich es
Did it work?
We won't know for certain until the shackles are removed.
Tosk in Santal Ankin in Way.
Many have been subjected to the Allagan's dark arts, their flesh irrevocably altered. For such tortured souls, I fear there can be no salvation.
Ankin. Slosk an ol fol krel an. Slosk sed som in an. Afaten. Mon ud. Wan an. Lis a an. Do ud an.
When that time comes, you won't be alone. We'll stand by you.
She's in an en mig.
Alphino's ready. It's time. Do it. And let's hope the treatment worked as it should.
By the gods!
Urianger, your timing could not be better. Understood, we're on our way. It's Bahamut. He's been sighted over Pagalthan. He flies for the largest Amalta settlement in the region, at the head of a vast host, including dragons.
Did you hear all that, Alphino? You'd best rejoin your comrades. I'll make my own way. Our enemy awaits. Shall we?
Hey, you give us a left too? Come on, man. You're big enough. Fine. Sorry about that. Had to blow my nose. Ugh. Ooh, Materia 8 stuff. I always aim for crit. Can never have enough crits. I sense the dungeon is going to arrive. I want to do this with the trust system this time around. I know it'll take some time, but I have some time to spare. Oh my god, there's so many people here. It's a party. Okay, let's see who I'm going to break. I'll tell you I can do everything. If I bring in Thinker, I have to bring in Yustilla. Because she is what gives Thinker his stuff.
My turn! Victory will be ours!
The healer. I know Uraji tends to be the DPS sometimes when just lasers, you know, laser beams the enemy. Okay, let's go over Uraji. Sorry, Gra. And Alphina. And Elise. Alright, let's go.
will not hold back!
shall protect you.
I will not hold back!
Keep your guard up! I shall protect you.
This is going to leave a mark!
What took you so long? The Amalta are in trouble. Let's split up.
Prepare yourself!
Oh, no, you don't.
I really want AoE, but I'm the only one doing it in the group, so I'm just going to single target from here on. Oh. Is the stream laggy? No, it looks fine. Just wanted to make sure. What the? Okay, so this is interesting.
Keep your guard up.
I want to move them here, Thinker. What the? Uh-oh. Controller? What's happening with my controller right now? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's staggering so badly. What are you doing? Alright, so it's now our turn to fight the snake. Alright.
Prepare yourself!
Could have done that fight better, but you know. When you have Thankery who's just not keeping the thing in a good position. What can you do? Kind of expected Lunar Bahamut to be a bit more, you know, harder. Oh well. That would be a trial fight, but nope. Alright, main story from here on. Can't wait. Wait a second, this looks actually really good. Whoa. I can see this being used on my dancer. Anyways.
Kin so Ascian Esk Snodo in Aisto Antal an in Aisto Antal Afa Snalosk en Ash an Dran Mira
Noble warriors, the dragons chose their friends well. Long have our peoples waged war, but no more. Your fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice. The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust. It is the Garleans who are deserving of our fury. I shall see that my brethren learn the truth of this day, and rally as many as possible to the cause, till we meet again.
And thus did we make allies of the Amalja.
It would certainly seem that way. The Sultana will be pleased. Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
What in Ralga's name happened here?
The gods only know. But you can bet these poor sods aren't here by choice.
Quickly! We've got to get them free!
Get back!
No! What have I done?
It's too late for them. We're leaving, now!
No! No! Don't you dare! We came together and we're leaving together!
Fordola, have you been waiting here all this time?
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
May we see him?
I do not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
Thank you for bringing him back. He owes you his life. I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know, perhaps I could have...
Could have what? Got tempered? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light. People die all the time, for no good reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most. If you're going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
All life is precious! You need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
You're right. He is idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me. It's people like him who dare to dream that things could be better and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll lot'll be next. And what'll become of your precious dreams then? They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold. It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Rest assured, he will receive the finest care our chirurgeons can provide. On that you have my word. Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission. Pippin, pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fan Daniel would doubtless have it.
'Tis now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within. Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the Imperial capital. Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns. Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities. For a blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak. Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength for now. After all, it was not so very long ago that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion. They have pledged their full support to our cause. It is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the Allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do. Of course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Pagalfan. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to have been made in vain. As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
May these words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the Syndicate on the matter of our new allies' integration. Till next we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
Welcome back. I expect you must all be exhausted. Ere you take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your time. Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald. Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophoroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
"'Tis possible the ancient knowledge preserved within our archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that. I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
I presume your role as a student of Baldesion will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough. If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay. After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing, a topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
Since Heaven's Word, so long ago.
When you regained her blessing, was it not? But never since. Not in all your time in the first, when you faced the unsundered, the very heart of Zodiark.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light. To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in her judgment.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Krile, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I'm able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reen. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether. Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Sharlayan, and their research on the ethereal sea in particular. Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now, of all times. Estinian, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number. And so I must ask you again, will you join us?
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault. But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo, you inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less. And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear. But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me. Some dreams are too important to let go. If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Thank you, Estinian. Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
And now, I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Sharlayan, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics. A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
Well, does this one meet with your approval? Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure. It will not affect our plans, I trust.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance. Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken. Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Ascian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
Well, well, not quite what I was expecting. Though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
That just always but proves that Xenos is using a scythe. Or something along the lines of that. Well, he's playing the new job. I find it funny that all those weapons, none of them has a glow effect. Xenos, you have to do like Eureka or something if you want a good looking weapon. That is the main scenario for now. Like, a few months later, we get to like the second half. Alright. I was able to fix most of my problems when it comes to internet connections and such. So I'm happy for that. I'll just be forced to just stream on Twitch from now on. I'll upload these videos on YouTube. You'll see these on YouTube. They're not that hard to grab, but yeah, thanks for watching if you're one of the very few people who are actually watching this. I know I'm not that good at my job. Well, it's not really my job, but you know. Yes, when we come back next time, possibly like 3 months time, considering my time schedule and everything and stuff, we'll end this Shadowbringers experience off, hopefully with a bang. It was good having you. See you next time.